What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Seth the Lawn Surgeon. As you can see, I got my dry wraps here, 2 to be exact, and I'm gonna tell you why I love these. And no, this is not a paid advertisement. I actually paid for these. They're quite expensive. I'm gonna tell you how much they cost, but I'm also gonna tell you why it is a wonderful investment. Yes, sir. Alright people, as you can see, I got my 2 dry wraps here. These are covering my 2 PAS 225s. Yes, I have 2 of the same trimmer and I love them. One's a 2014 and one's a 2015. I actually have a funny story about I bought some cheaper bags and then I bought these. Like I said, these are not cheap, but I'll get to that. But I want to explain to you why it is important to cover your trimmers, motors. Alright, so like everybody starting out, when I first started, all I had was open trailer, which technically this is still open trailer. I just built a roof. But one thing I always hated was when I got home, I had to unload my equipment because I knew it was gonna rain overnight or something like that. So I would come out and I would like basically have tarps. I still got tarps over there in the leaves. I would just grab a tarp and I would throw it over the trimmers, and you know, if I didn't feel like taking it off. But a lot of times I would just completely take it off because you pay good money for these trimmers. These trimmers, $300 a piece plus, and so you don't want any rain damage to get to them. But what I found out over the years is that the most important part of the trimmer is the motor. All this other stuff out here is just cosmetic. It's just like you got a truck or something and the handle brake or something. That's like your trigger, you know what I mean? Or you know, I don't know, light bulb go out or something. All this is cosmetic. All this can be replaced very easily. The things that can't be replaced very easily or more expensive is in this bag right here, the motor. If too much rain gets into the inside of the motor, things inside of the motor can start rusting up, which will cause problems, and that will be a lot more expensive to replace. So, like I said, once I got these bags, I left these trimmers on here all year. Still to this day. I've left it on there all winter. And part of that reason is because these are old trimmers, and I'm kind of making any excuse to buy new ones. I'm not hoping they break, but you know, I trust these Echoes, and I know they can handle it. Like I actually replaced the trigger on this one. This one, that's why I got the funny story. Another funny story I'm gonna tell after this, but I'm trying to get to the point because people say, oh, you need to get to the point. I'm getting to the point. Then those who want to stick along for the stories can stick along. Anywho, this is one I bought off like eBay, not eBay, Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, something like that. And this guy beat this thing up. I had to replace this trigger. I also had to replace the screw that goes inside here. If you don't know, that right here where the joint is, there's a connection that connects the motor side to the bottom side. And so the screw had like disconnected and then it broke. So I had to take the head off and everything. And like I said, I've never done that before. I don't know how to fix small engine stuff, but I figured it out. I said, worst thing I could do, is I take it apart. I gotta take it to somebody to get it fixed. So that's what I did. But overall, these bad boys are awesome. But now I'm gonna tell you the funny story about how I found out how much they cost. So yeah, so I originally bought some cheaper bags, right? These cheaper bags was like $12 and they came with 2. So I said, oh, that's a pretty good deal. But they were like nylon, and they were made from the same material that like you would wear windbreakers that people used to wear in the 90s. And I said, oh well, you know, I guess it's good enough. So I put them on there, and the first day I went out driving to work, I hit the highway and I looked back, and one of them was completely shredding apart. It was just like strings dangling in the way. And so I said, man, you know, I said, I guess I gotta spend a little money, more than $12. So I went online, and I think I ordered these from Amazon, and these was $24. So I said, nice, you know, I'm saying 2 wraps, $24. I said, I guess you gotta spend money to make money, to keep your equipment lasting long. So that's what I did. I paid the $24. I get the package, I open it up, pull out one, look for the other one, and I'm like, where's the other one? It's only one for $24. So I said, well, I paid twice the price for one? And so I said, well, man, let me see how this thing does. Let me see if this one comes apart. So I put it on there. It was freaking awesome. Didn't come apart. And so I went ahead and invested, paid another $24. So I paid $50 for these 2 wraps. But you pay for the quality, you know what I mean? I could tell these wraps would last me for another year. You know, this is just 1 year. I probably got these at the beginning of last season, and I'll probably rock with them for another year, because I found out that they got different colors. Of course, you know, I want to get some red ones, but so that's what I'm doing. I'm rock with these for another season. Probably next winter time, maybe I might buy a red set. But yeah, you pay for what you get, right? So, alright, like I said, I'm telling you a little bonus story about my trimmers. So, the top one is a 2014. That was the second commercial trimmer I bought. The first one was a Shindaiwa. That's in my shed, retired, you know. But second one was Echo, and coincidentally they made by the same people, but for some reason this Echo was way better than Shindaiwa, and it was a lot cheaper. So I bought that in 2014. I loved it so much, and in 2016 I said I wanted to get a second one. So what I decided to do was see if somebody had a Echo PAS 225 or maybe any kind of PAS system trimmer for sale. So that's what I did, and I found this one online. When I went and got it, it looked like this man just keep this thing thrown in the back of his like pickup truck. But anywho, I bought it from him. I think I got a pretty good deal. I paid $300 for it, right? But not only did I get the trimmer, I got an edger, and I got an edger attachment, and I got another hedge trimming attachment. I had the articulating one already, and he gave me a straight one. So I got 3 attachments and the motor part for $300, which I thought was an excellent deal, and it was only a year old. But like I said, he had put this thing through the ringer. It didn't run as smooth as mine, because I kept good care of mine. And like I said, eventually the trigger broke. So I guess he was revving it super hard, and then the screw in it, like I talked about, broke. So yeah. But I trust it 100% every time I go to start it up. I actually, these are my only 2 trimmers I use. This is my everyday trimmer, and like I said, I had it since 2014. When I stopped the trimmer job, I always use this one. I don't even use this one down to the bottom. I only use this one for attachments. I rarely use my edger, but if I do, I use that one. And then whenever I hedge bushes, I always use the bottom one, because that's the janky one I got from the guy. But I know I went off on a tangent, and it talked about a whole bunch of other stuff. But like I said, these dry wraps are 100% worth it. I love them. You should check them out. And like I said, this is not paid sponsorship or whatever. I bought these out of my pocket, but I just like to help people, because I know starting out you're not gonna have all the fancy enclosed trailers and stuff, and you might not even have storage for all your equipment. But one thing you should invest in definitely is a good locking system for your equipment if it's gonna be on your trailer, and good protection for your equipment. Anywho, hope that helps y'all out. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, stay tuned. Yes sir.